I know what you're thinking right now. Why the heck does he have all these Christmas decorations down here in his video game room and it's only the middle of September? Well, first off, I'm an LED connoisseur, so when I see great looking Christmas lights, I have to get them, especially if they're all LED based. The second thing is that this is the Sam's Club Members Mark Prismatic Collection. Now, I found out about this at the end of last year, and I of course wanted to get a tree or something like that for outside. Unfortunately, like everything else on planet Earth, as soon as it gets popular and some people want it, all of it is sold out all the time and being scalped for ridiculous prices, eBay, anywhere else. I don't know how I remembered, but I remembered to go on and check to see if that stuff was in stock yet at samsclub.com, and I ended up getting a whole bunch of stuff ordered. Their customer service is a nightmare. Some of the stuff was delivered wrong, not delivered at all. We had issues getting the right items shipped, so that's not fun, and I don't know what their customer service was thinking, and they're not very helpful in the stores either, but I digress. The point is, we finally got all the things I wanted to get. That is this tree here, which is really the crown piece of the collection. These prismatic snowflakes on top over here. Then over here we have the prismatic snowman, which I didn't think I needed, but look how precious he is. And then down here we have these ornaments, outdoor ornaments, set of 2 ornaments, outside, whatever. Prismatic. Words. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with the unboxing of this one here and this one down here because they're probably the easiest. Stay tuned. Let's get to unboxing. I think we're going to start with the snowflakes first. I don't have any trees to hang these on, so we're going to have to get creative eventually. They all look so good together. It's so hard to pass up on this stuff. Oh yeah, it's going to be easy. My other concern, and we found out with some of their other pieces this year, is that, yeah, they package it pretty well. They try to make sure it doesn't break in shipping. We already had one of our Halloween decorations break, so I want to make sure these are all good to go. Just easier at this point to break around it. It's really well taped. I don't know how these things can get so broken so quickly, but this is taking a while. This is going to be easier than taking tape off, trust me. Oh, this is just one, isn't it? Oh, I see, I think. Okay. That's how they're made. That's kind of cheap, but okay.
That's really pretty.
That is so cool looking. That's gonna, oh, I want to turn it on now, but they're all bound together with the cord, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to move this, put that right here so people can see it. That's cool looking, man. That is really cool looking. Okay, and then they're different sizes. So, but they're all bound together on the same cord. They're all in series, which I get it. Like, it's LEDs, so I understand why they're in series, but good lord. Oh, check that out. This is where it all runs power through this. Okay. Wow, that is a whole lot of shipping material. But nothing's broken, nothing's cracked. We got our LED controller here. I just want to fire them up right now, but I know if I start, I won't do the rest. So we're going to motivate ourselves to get this done, hopefully within a half hour. I think we can do it. Okay, so I can only have 2 hands, obviously, but I think you can get an idea of what they look like already. They're quite heavy. They have an internal frame that's looks like a steel frame. They are held together, though, with zip ties, if you can see here. It's a little cheap, a little sharp there, so be careful if you have kids. I get it. They're outdoor things. You're not supposed to be around kids. You're not supposed to touch them, but just be aware of that if you do get these. So take our snowflakes, and we'll just move over to the sides. Do that, and then, wow, that is... Where am I going to put these? It's so easy to make the purchase. It's much more difficult to actually get that done. Okay, that was a quick unboxing. That was easy. Not much complication there. Let's move our snowman, who is very heavy. Let's get these prismatic ornaments, which you can't tell what they are because the box is not labeled for retail sale. So the reason these boxes look different is that some of them are labeled to go to a club, a store, and some of them are just labeled to be sold online and shipped to you. This is one of them. No indication of what it is, just generic. Well, there's an indication in the title, but no picture like the other ones have. Why tape it and glue it? What's the point of taping it and then gluing it?
I don't know.
Besides, it makes me look stupid. Cut towards myself? Good day to go to the hospital, what do you think? Oh, hey, look. Well, we got hardware, so this is probably going to be my tie-downs. Yeah, so this, when we go put these in the ground so they don't move, these are little stakes for that. I'm hoping that these also will not be a pain to unbox. So I'm hoping. Oh, this is more complicated.
Here with you.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so these are heavier than they look. These are very heavy. Oh, it's gonna look so cool. We have to get rid of this cardboard sometime. Instructions inside. Well, I guess...
Good sign already.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna bite off more than I can chew. I thought, oh, they're just gonna be right in the box, but... Oh,
wow.
They look cool already. I almost cut my hand already from a zip tie, I'm thinking. We'll see. Oh, this tape, man. That's the only thing that annoys me is all this tape. So it's so much easier just to do that. Warning, do not cut light strings when unpacking. Yeah, thanks. Oh, I see why. Well, they got this. So they shipped it in itself, and it's going to kind of take away the dramatic reveal here in a second, but here's one half.
That's so cool.
That's really cool looking, but then the wire's attached, so we got to try to... This will most likely not be a complicated assembly, but it will be an assembly. Not fun. Okay, so this is just like the cat. They give you a whole bunch of screw tie-downs. This is pretty straightforward in assembly. I said it was straightforward and make a liar out of me. Oh, okay, that's stopping me. Okay. So I'm guessing there's a locator pole. Yep, right there. That sits in there. And then there's more locator pole. Okay. Little pins that hold it in together. And then it'll most likely, yep, there's one. All right, so there's 3 pins that hold it together. At least they guide you. It's like keyed. And then once you do that, there's some screws you put on. This is not as bad as the cat. The cat was a 40-minute process, and that was not a fun process. But yeah, okay. So it looks like each one of these has the protector stuff on it.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh boy. This is gonna take. Well, I mean, it's kind of coming off in one piece, but oh, look at the color underneath, though. Look at the color when you finally get this protective stuff off. Okay, you know what? This is gonna take me a while to do, so we're gonna cut away for a little bit, and when we come back, I'll have both of these bulbs hopefully assembled, and you can see what they look like without this protective film on it. Here I was thinking that the easiest thing to assemble was going to be these bulbs. Obviously not as easy as the snowflakes, just take them out and package them. We spent the better part of 30 minutes on this bulb and this one down here, and it's not even done yet. Now you wonder to yourself, what took so long to do all that? What you don't see on camera, and we really can't show you more, is that each one of these hexagons has protective film on it. So each one has to be peeled off, and sometimes you get lucky, you get 2 or 3 at a time, but that was the first hard part, is all that protective film that we had to peel off. The next hard part was lining things up. The way these things are held together is there's 3 poles around the outside, and there's 3 holes, you push it in there, and then you have to make sure this large metal tab goes over a smaller metal tab inside. The tools are horrible, the screws are horrible, trying to line them up while holding this thing together is horrible. Like, it's just a really bad experience building this. Now the result is great, it looks awesome. We're gonna plug it up hopefully soon and take a look at them, but it's a real pain in the butt, and we didn't expect to have that much trouble from these 2 ornaments. I'm gonna go struggle with this one here, and then we're gonna probably call it quits for a little bit. It's lined up there, okay. And then we gotta make sure it's lined up here. And while those are lining up, those inside ones for structure, I want to make sure the big tab is facing out. And this is the first issue I was having, because the big tab is bent inward, so it wants to go back inside. It's not bent outwards. It's really awful design. But then you realize, like, it's basically Walmart stuff. Like, why are you surprised? I'm not surprised. I'm just frustrated. Good. Tabs on the outside. Okay, that might be it. That might be the move. Nope.
Oh, I'm trying to put the cap on first.
You know, like,
It's always something.
I get it lined up perfectly, and I'm thinking, wow, this is great. Then I realize you have to screw the cap in. Oh, this is
why everything takes so long.
So much fun. Okay, well that took way longer than we thought it would. So much to the point now where you have to make dinner and get homework done in the evenings and plan for the next day. So it turns out that this could be my first YouTube disappointment of make this 2 parts. Heck, I'm not gonna even promise 2 parts. It might be 3 parts. This snowman is gonna kill me. Like, this is not gonna be a fun one to do. So I'm out of breath, I'm tired. Those prismatic ornaments took a lot longer than we thought we would. We thought pop them open, put them together real quick, maybe a couple screws. No, that was a long process. My advice to you, if you get these things, bring a friend, and preferably one you like a lot and you get along with really well, because you will be angry building these things. Now I know I have to make it a part 2 for the snowman and the tree, the 2 things that I was really excited to get and really excited to build and unbox, but that's okay. I'm not gonna leave you empty-handed here. I'm gonna kill the lights down here and you can check out what the ornaments and the snowflakes look like. Hopefully the camera does it justice, but these things are worth it. Check it out. We got our 2 bulbs right here. Behind on the wall, we got our prismatic snowflakes. These things are gorgeous. It's going to be worth the pain, I know. Stay tuned for part 2 and maybe part 3 for the tree and the snowman. If these look awesome like this already, they're going to be even crazier.